we're down here.
Yeah, they'll keep them guessing.
We'll never know where we are. Basement of Natty Oaks, New Berlin, Wisconsin.
The basement of Natty Oaks is never ending. It's like a labyrinth, but without David Bowie.
I didn't understand that reference.
That's too old for even me, I believe. It's a movie in the 80s.
Straight up did not get that at all. I'm not even going to pretend. Do you pretend to understand references sometimes for people?
No, I think I don't know enough. I'm too dumb to know many references, but I will, if they're enthusiastic about it, I will go with them.
Just go, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's worse having them explain it. You, ruin their moment.
Yeah, like if anyone's like, have you seen this? And I was like, yeah, well, I'm just starting it. Just so they can
I've heard about it. I've heard about it. Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a good one.
I've heard about it. But look at it. Is it any good? And they're like, well, let me tell you about it. I go, good, because I have not heard about it.
Just let them. Or my favorite one is if they're super excited to tell you about it, and they go, are you going to watch it? Instantly say, no, just tell me. I'm not going to watch it, just tell me. Because they're so excited about it.
Yeah. Then I get bummed, though, if someone does tell me. I go, what if one day I did want to watch it?
Oh, yeah.
I hate knowing the ending. I think I've said this before, so I don't like prequels. I know how this shit ends.
Yeah, that's true.
Does it not bother anyone else? Like when the Game of Thrones thing came out, and they're like, oh, my God, we got to watch it. I'm all for knowing, but, I know how this ends.
Yeah, it ends in probably Thrones. Someone sitting on the Game of Thrones. Exactly. I mean, it's right in the title.
It ends how the Game of Thrones starts.
What? That's how it ends? With that deaf dude on the throne?
Who's deaf?
Or is he in a wheelchair? What is he?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
I've never seen him at all until I was invited to a Game of Thrones watching party for the last season, the first episode.
You started with the last season?
But everyone had to bring something Game of Thrones themed. And I knew nothing about the show. But I knew enough to be like, okay, I can figure out. So I just bought the white powdered donuts from Pick and Save.
Yeah.
And I just wrote John Snowballs on it.
That's great.
Yeah.
By the way, great donuts. I love those
donuts.
The mini powdered sugar donuts or the chocolate ones.
Dude, the problem is you look like you had a bunch of cocaine for the rest of the day.
I could eat an entire bag of those.
Yeah, and then you look like you have a serious problem.
That's fine. The problem is donuts. That would be the problem. I used to eat those all the time as a kid. My parents would give them to us for breakfast.
Good.
Yeah, and I ate that shit. If I got to pick a snack at a gas station, the mini powdered sugar donut rolls, great.
Those are good.
And every time I'm at the grocery store, I eye them up and I go, no, Michael, you're better than that now.
I was just talking with someone about this. I think, first of all, what's your top 5 Little Debbie snack things? What are your top 5?
Ooh.
Or give me top 3. We'll do that.
Honey buns.
Honey buns.
Honey buns, great. I don't know if it's Little Debbie or not.
Yeah, but around.
I think it's those
Debbie adjacent.
Those mini donuts are number 1.
Yeah.
Honey buns and probably an oatmeal cream pie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But oatmeal cream pies can be hit or miss because I actually don't like when there's too much cream in the middle.
So my 3, you want little cream.
Yeah, I know.
When it's too creamy for you.
Before I said it, I go, this could go.
If your cream pie is too creamy for you.
Yeah, it's a little dangerous. Less is best.
Not touching that.
I don't think you'd want to.
Okay. My top 3, and they've changed because I would have Cosmic Brownie up there, but have you had a Cosmic Brownie in the last 15 years?
No. See, they're enticing. When you put them in front of you, go, oh, I want that, but I want one bite. That's it. I want one bite.
When I was a kid, they were amazing, and I had one recently, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? This is awful.
Do you remember when they came in Kid Cuisines? Do you remember Kid Cuisines?
Yeah.
Those were
So my top 3 would be, are you ready for this? Star Crunch.
I honestly don't know if I've ever had one of those, but I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Zebra cakes.
Fuck no.
Swiss cake rolls.
Dude, you are 72 years old.
Those are all great. What are you talking
the
about?
Swiss cake rolls would be the only one I'd be like, all right. My dad used to put them in the freezer.
Oh, okay.
Or the fridge. I don't know. But I feel like everyone's parents at some point had some kind of treat. They go, have you tried them in the freezer? Like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Like, have you tried it cold, like it's good. They are good cold.
They are good cold.
Yeah.
So is cookies and cream bar. If you put that in the fridge, that's really good cold.
Oreos got to be good cold.
Oreos are so good in the fridge. That's how I have them in the fridge. Double stuffed Oreos, and then they also, when you dunk them, they stay longer. They don't deteriorate right away.
I might be more excited if someone goes, "Hey, I have just a shitload of snacks from your childhood, and we're gonna do a podcast around those snacks and go, hey, you can have all the free beer you want today." I would be so pumped to just toaster strudels, Eggo waffles, Little Debbie, the donuts, some Doritos, Goldfish. I'm a fat kid at heart.
Wait. And beer?
No, I'd rather that than beer.
Okay, yeah. That's wild.
But beer usually leads to that anyway, so.
Yeah, if you have too much to drink and you're at a gas station late at night, you're like, all right, give me the worst thing possible.
That is some self-control. If someone's like, you had a few drinks, let's say like Comedy on State, you're not driving, someone stops at the gas station, you're like, it's an hour drive back.
Yeah.
I need something to, hold me over.
If it's not a Quick Trip, which, not a sponsor, but
Could be.
They have some great hot food there, and after a show just this past weekend, we stopped there, and I was like, those Bosco sticks.
But if you cannot get something at a gas station after a few drinks, like a Quick Trip, that's self-control.
I saw once a guy soberly get a egg salad sandwich from a gas station.
Was he on the news later for like a double homicide?
I said it was gambling. I was like, that's insane. And then his like reasoning was like, where he's like, they make it just like every other place. You have an egg salad sandwich at.
I guess that's
like,
true. I think what
guess.
scares people the most is that it's just out. It doesn't seem none of that stuff seems refrigerated enough. It just is like, hey, you're hanging on. Like when your tooth is just barely hanging on, that's the refrigeration level of gas station food, I feel like.
And I never checked the dates.
And you don't know how long it's sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, do they take it all back in and, like, really freeze it? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. It's open 24/7.
Yeah. But then again, how much colder is the inside of a deli refrigerator?
That's a history's mystery.
Open, close, open, close. That egg salad can't be much better.
Yeah, I don't know if, first of all, egg salad is a dangerous thing to have just in general, I feel.
I made my own egg salad this year a few times. I enjoy it, but I really like eggs. And I'm glad we're saying eggs a lot because on the way here I go, oh, I need to go buy eggs on the way home.
We listed a bunch of like, yeah. He has a bunch of processed foods and then eggs.
18 eggs and some Little Debbie donuts. Oh, man.
All
right, Mr. Miyagi, what the hell was that? Fruit fly?
Got him.
Got him? Sure? Yeah, you got him. I'll see him.
By the way, so it is the end of the year, and there's no longer regular season football. Do you want to know what the standings are?
So going into this, because we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks, was I in first place by a game?
So week 15, I'll go to week 15. Jack is up by 1.
Yeah.
And we've been contacting with Jack. He's still alive, and we've been getting his picks in.
He'll be back next season if we let him live.
And the Owen week, you and him tied. Then week 17,
yeah,
you went up
2-1.
2,
yeah.
So then you were up 1.
Okay. And I feel like I lost it. I wasn't confident in these.
So week 18,
if we all in a 3-way tie,
in last place.
Oh fuck.
Myself, Judd.
Oh shit.
First of all, I just had to pick. I had to go underdogs just to make because I was down by 2 then, so I had to go up. So I had to go some crazy picks. I lost, and in second place, Michael Kuski.
Damn it! I lost it.
And in first place, Jack tied with Michael Kuski.
Oh, shit.
They both had They both had the same exact record at 168-90.
So we got 10 right?
You got 10 right. Jack got 11 right.
Which one was different that he got?
I believe it was like I have to look back at it, but it was like the 49er game or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like you get to pick Miami or something like that. But yeah. So,
Yeah.
pretty crazy. You guys tied.
I was heartbroken yesterday after the Bears game.
My thing is, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. What breaks my heart is the poor management of the team as of late.
Yeah.
Not really thrilled. I don't like a lot of the slander towards our coach either, even though he has kind of shit the bed a little bit. What makes it even worse is, so I'm training someone to take my job. I think the cat's out of the bag. I'm moving.
Oh, yeah, Michael's moving.
I'm moving. So I'm training someone at my new job, and he came in wearing a Bears sweatshirt, and I'm like, fuck. And he goes, hey, good game. I go, dude, I'd kill you right now if I could. It's just not fun.
It's just a lot of arrogance out of a team that
actually he was the most like casual about it. He's like, it was a good game. I was like, yeah, it was. I'm bitter about it. He wasn't rubbing it in my face or anything like that, like a few other people I've seen on Instagram Live.
Yeah, it's more the arrogance behind it that is annoying.
Yeah.
And you don't want anyone who is arrogant to ever be happy.
We are set up. Let's say the Packers, we kill it. We are set up for the coolest potential road to the Super Bowl to have to beat every team that we lost to.
That is wild to think
we would
about.
have to go Eagles, Lions, and potentially Vikings.
That's wild.
Yeah. The only teams
just
we lost
slaughter all on the road.
Just take them all out and then lose to the Chiefs. This year, I was talking to my dad about this. I am okay. Like, I think this is a good year. It's new teams, new like rankings. Like the Vikings are actually good. The Lions are still good. It wasn't a fluke year. Bills look great. Eagles, yeah, there's some familiar faces, but teams that haven't won in a long time. And then there's the Chiefs. If the Chiefs don't win, at this point, I don't give a shit. I don't care who wins the Super Bowl. Just can't be them.
Yeah, it just feels like, I mean, some teams have built the team up and be like with a lot of young talent and done that. But my favorite thing is that if you play football in New York, you just suck.
Yeah.
Like nothing they do is right. They've gotten high draft picks every year, and then they trade for this big star ex-MVP, and it's just like everything they do just
I feel for him because I'm
sucks.
still a fan. I really do feel for him. I'm glad he got to 500 at the end of the game. He had a great game last week, or this week. I love that. I like seeing all the news at the end of the year. Everyone's getting fired. People are like, wow, like Patriots head coach, 1 year, one and done. That seems absurd.
Yeah, well, I just think that they went in on him because he was
a contract with him.
Well, no, he was an interim coach when that happened. He's like, well, might as well keep on the guys like you. But then they've found out
they had a contract to have him sign.
The year before that when he was an interim coach for a bit.
Bill was the coach last year, wasn't he? Yeah.
Belichick? No.
Yeah. But this is Belichick's first year not coaching.
Really?
Yeah. And so it was a surprise that they're like, all right, where is Belichick going to go, or is he going to sign again? And then they're like, Patriots signed Gerard Mayo, and then it came out that they had this like succession plan. Like he was always going to be the coach.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Which is, if you're going to have...
That's still crazy.
If you're going to have that plan and then let him go, I get he lost you the number 1 overall pick. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, but what are they going to do with it?
So you want Travis Hunter. You lost him. Is he going to make Drake May better? Is he going to make... I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know.
Well, I think the thing is, if you want Travis Hunter, I think there'd be teams that would trade you that number 1 pick.
Oh, yeah.
And you could still...
They lost the ability to choose.
Sometimes I think the number 1 pick is overrated because there's a lot of pressure on that guy.
Yeah, I think the number 2 is the best pick in the draft.
Yeah, that could be.
Jane Daniels.
That could be, yeah.
Jane Daniels.
Yeah. All right, well, I do have a game for us today.
Dude, yeah. No one likes when we talk sports.
Sports boys.
Sports
Yeah.
boys. I feel like we need music down here.
Imps.
Isn't it kind of quiet? I almost said cold.
It's too quiet to podcast.
Yeah. It bothers me.
Usually there is music on.
My brain's not distracted enough.
When you come to Natty Oaks and you come down to the basement,
Some
it's a
smooth
speakeasy bar.
jazz.
There is music playing, and they're also not
Is
too.
this a speakeasy?
Yeah, I would say so.
This is like your cool friend's dad, your friend's cool dad's basement on steroids. That's what it is.
Yeah, my uncle had a basement quite like this. It just had a pool table in front of it, but it had all that like Miller,
The signage.
signage. Yeah, which is worth so much money. I
That
assume.
signage, if you saw it by itself, I'd be like, nah. But in the right place, it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, you tell me you see that signage with that pheasant on there, you're gonna be like, nah.
Oh, I'm taking. Yeah, but try convincing your lady to let you put that up.
Try convincing anyone outside of a bar like this.
Yeah,
if you don't have a basement, it looks weird. I'll give you that.
Yeah, you can't just put that's a garage at best.
Yeah, you need to
outside
have
your
a man
basement.
cave for that for
Need it.
sure.
This is this basement. If you look at the bar, it's like, wow, this guy really likes whiskey.
Yeah,
This guy
it
really
looks-
likes whiskey. There's a lot of booze down here. Holy shit.
yeah. They do it right. It's a speakeasy, man.
No one's watching us either. We could just no quickly be like, hey, you're not welcome back here.
Especially, it's always great to do it on camera and say that you're going to do it. Well, you have been watching some stuff lately. What have you been watching?
Ooh, I stopped again, Suits. I got the lady to get into Westworld and into Westworld. So she's obsessed with it right now.
Okay.
So much so that she asked for it on Blu-ray because no, here's the problem with Westworld. It got taken off of HBO, and then I believe Prime or Prime or someone else picked it up, and they're like, nah, you have to pay for every season. And it's like $25 a season. So my brother for Christmas got Rachel the full complete set of Westworld, and now I'm pumped to start watching it because I've only seen season 1 through 2 and then partly into the abomination of season 3. I need to get through it to get to a season 4 because they said it's much better.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm ranting.
Yeah.
What else am I watching? Do you want me to keep going? Or was that
Sure,
just a
you can keep going with
was that just a transition?
No,
into
keep
the
going
game?
into Westworld.
Oh no! Just what else I'm watching?
Yeah.
Right now my background show. Do you have a background show?
I do.
You
It's
just put on.
my lunch show, yeah.
What's your lunch show?
Right now, I just started Florida Man.
Florida Man. I am putting on 2.5 Men on Peacock.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I've only ever watched 2.5 Men just because it's on TV. Like, whatever episode they're playing that day, that's how I've watched 2.5 Men. I'm watching it as a series now and kind of getting the story.
My one I was starting before was Abbott Elementary, which is very good.
Okay.
It's very funny. But there's a lot of catchphrases in movies and in shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in just pop culture in general.
Okay.
I have 17
So- I'm
catchphrases,
gonna be so bad at this.
and I want you to tell me who they are.
What from the character or the movie?
You can give me the movie, you can give me the character, you can give me the whatever it is.
I'm gonna go 4
I have-
and 13 on this one.
We have 17 of them, so that's going to be a great number. 4 out of 17.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna go.
Okay. I think you'll do better than
Okay.
that. But we'll start off with how you doing? Oh, I'm not going to do an impression of any of them either.
Damn. How you doing? That's Joey Tribbiani, Friends.
That is correct. He's 1 for 1. All right.
Here we go.
The next catchphrase is
Cut it out. Full House, and it's. I know I'm blanking on the guy. It's not Danny Tanner. It's not John Stamos. It's the other guy.
he's got a name.
Yeah, but I know who it is. I'm blanking on his name. It's Uncle something, but it's not actually his uncle.
No.
Who is it?
It's Joey
It's
Gladstone.
Joey Gladstone.
There you go.
Damn it, I knew it was Joey. Okay,
I'll
I'll take half a point, but I kind of got it right. 'cause I
I'll
got
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
You're fired.
Trump.
That is a line from
Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Used by your lifelong hero Donald Trump.
I used to watch The Apprentice. I thought it was a fun show. I liked that concept of a show.
I always hated it.
I liked
even
Celebrity
before.
Apprentice better, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because you could do more money things.
Yeah.
Yeah. People were poor.
There's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball? Fucking. I have no clue. I don't like sports movies.
Okay.
Is this a Field of Dreams thing?
I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'll give it away, but...
There's no crying in baseball? I don't know. Friday Night Lights? I don't know. What is it?
A League of Their Own. That's Tom Hanks.
Okay. Yeah, I would have never gotten that. I don't think I've seen that movie.
The next one is I'll Be Back.
Is that Terminator? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's Terminator. So you're pretty good at this.
Okay.
May the Force be with you.
Star Wars.
I just put down a nerd, so...
The Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, I watched part of an interview with him on the Two Bears, One Cave. For being in his 70s, that man is very coherent, speaks very well, and not like one of the like older celebrities that's like an agenda, like not agenda, but like just mumbo jumbo crap. Like it was actually like a interesting listen.
Okay.
Yeah, I downloaded his workout app afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Haven't opened it yet, but I want to try it out. It's called The Pump.
The Pump.
The Pump with Arnold.
Oh, okay.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Just do it.
Nike.
I would accept Nike or Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Just
Dude. Wait, what movie is that from?
That's just pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
Not all these from movies, but
Okay.
majority of them.
All right.
My wife.
My wife, Borat. Fun fact: my buddy Corey, in his wedding during the repeat after me. Do you take whoever to be your wife? He goes, I take whatever to be my wife in front of everyone.
Honestly, it has to be said at least 4 times at the wedding.
It was incredible. We were dying laughing.
Who said Alvin?
Alvin, the dad in Alvin and the Chipmunks, or like the guy who owns the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know his name either. That's why I had looked this one up.
Then don't really me if you didn't know the name.
His name is Dave. I didn't know that.
Alvin.
Yeah.
I saw that movie in theaters.
Which one?
I don't know. The newest one?
Big Alvin and the Chipmunks guy.
Yeah, big.
There's no way you're going to get this one, so I could skip it, but I'm going to let you do it.
Try.
Bond, James Bond.
I'm going to go James Bond.
That is correct.
Daniel Craig.
There you go. Or Sean Connery. Show me the money.
Show me the money. Fuck. Oh. Show me the money. Show me the money. It's a game show, isn't it?
No.
No? Ellen DeGeneres?
No, it technically is Tom Cruise and
Okay.
Jerry Maguire.
Yep. Nope, haven't seen that either.
But that's like the show me the money. Show me the money.
I know what it is, but I've never seen it. I've seen clips. I've heard of it.
Cuban Gooding Jr. Okay. You talking to me?
Is this Godfather?
Incorrect.
No. Scarface?
Incorrect.
I
Would
don't know.
would it help if I go? You talking to me?
Is this Al Pacino?
Ooh, incorrect. You're like so
I mean,
close.
the
You're right
realm,
around.
Yeah.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
What's the guy's name? The old fart.
You're right around it.
It's not Danny DeVito. I don't know why I thought Danny DeVito. You know the guy that played it was in
You
Bad
ready-
Grandpa?
You ready me to tell you?
Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro. That's
Yeah.
the name I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I knew it. I blanking.
You
In
don't-
what? What was that in?
That
again?
was in Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver. Again, haven't seen that.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. Heard it. Wheel of Fortune, Regis Philbin.
Well, what if I blow your mind? It's Johnny Carson.
Okay.
The Late Night with Johnny Carson.
Oh.
But it got more famous from the movie with Jack Nicholson, The Shining, when he cuts through the
yes.
door and he peeks out and says, "Here's Johnny."
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, I started hot. I'm dying off.
yeah, you're.
I'm ice cold now.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
This has to be like Scarface or Godfather.
It is The Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would help if I go, "I made him an offer.
And this is
He can't
Pacino, right?
refuse." No, it's
No.
Marlon Brando.
I don't know.
Come on.
I haven't
for
seen The Godfather.
All right. This one's Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Motherfuckers. This could be any one of my friends. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I don't know. Eastbound and Down.
Oh, my God. Michael.
What is it?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. I haven't seen Die Hard.
You never seen Die Hard?
No.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. That's where I draw the line on Christmas movies.
Oh, okay.
Some of those movies like just don't excite me because I know they're going to be the most basic.
That's good.
Yeah. But
You would like Die Hard. If it's on TBS, you would like it.
Yeah, okay, then I'd watch it. I've seen parts of Die Hard. I don't remember it that well. Like, don't they jump out of a really tall building into a pool once? In one of them?
Maybe in the second one?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. If you get past 2, I lose respect for kind of the franchise a little bit.
It was so good that they needed a second one.
Okay, but isn't there like Die Hard 3 and 4
Mm-hmm.
and Never Die Hard and Die Harder and Hardest
Mm-hmm.
of the Deaths? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Are we done?
No, I have 2 more.
Okay.
I'm serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Don't Call Me Shirley. What's this Shirley movie?
I'm serious. Don't call me Shirley.
I don't know. This has to be from the 60s.
It's Leslie Nielsen from Airplane.
You know, I've seen Airplane. I've seen it because that's a spoof movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The creator of Airplane actually came to my class in Madison because he went to school at UW-Madison and did a whole talk to us. Clearly, I didn't pay attention.
That's the big...
Yeah.
Because it's Shirley. You can't be serious. I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh, this is in Home Alone, the guy on the TV. Scarface.
That is true. It is Scarface, Tony Montana, or when I'm introducing Kusky.
Say hello to my pequeño friend.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, that's over 50%. That's not bad.
Not bad.
I
There
thought I
you
was
go.
only gonna get 4, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with that one. You did put Just Do It in there, so
I did.
and Bond. So I got a 2. There's a few free spaces on that bingo card.
Well, I was searching. Obviously, I was searching catchphrases,
yeah.
and I was like, well, what's some good ones? And I was like, they give you pretty much every list is the same. You know, they have the Scarface.
Yeah.
The good.
Was Get to the Job on there?
Hasta La Vista is on there.
What's some other good ones? Have you ever had a catchphrase? I had one.
You had a catchphrase?
Oh yeah, it was the most annoying thing. It was when I was super.
I wasn't there, and it's already annoying.
So I did it once, hammered, to be funny, and then I just kept doing it over and over. So whenever we took a shot, I would go, "Welcome to Boomtown, population me," and then we would all take shots.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I hate that
It was
so much.
I think it started the day I went and ordered 15 Vegas bombs for me and my friends, and one of the girl bartenders goes, "No." I go, "No, I work here." She goes, "I know, Michael." And then I'm like, "Get Corey." And then Corey goes, "You can give him 7." And I go, "I need more." And he goes, "Where are your friends?" I turn around, not a single person behind me.
And then you say, "Welcome to
the
Boomtown."
population me. And then they're like, "Good Lord, he's going to die tonight." Yeah.
I hate that so much. I mean,
Go try it with your friends at home. Welcome to Boomtown, population me.
I feel like that's like the Costco guys, the booms.
Yes. It's an annoying thing. Like when you're trying to get someone else on your level of drinking, which was Eric Smith this past weekend. You just gotta go up with a shot for yourself and go, welcome to Boomtown, population me. Rip the shot in front of your friends, and they're either gonna be so mortified they go home, and then you find new friends, or they're gonna step up and they're gonna get on your level, and you guys are gonna have a night you'll probably forget.
I don't know if we did anything stupid. I mean, we had probably said a bunch of stupid stuff. I remember one time, me and my other buddy, he's got the same name as me.
Your real name
my government name. He
Yeah.
has the same government name as me. And when we're playing beer pong together, when we both make it and we get balls back, we go J squared. It's very stupid.
It's all stupid.
Everyone hated it.
It's fun. It's like little friendly traditions. I've stopped saying Boomtown though, but I might bring it back.
I think you need to bring it back.
I need to bring it back.
I think it's gonna go viral. All the things that go viral for you, I hope it's Boomtown.
Boomtown and what part of my face says talk to me are the two things. No, we were after the show I had Saturday.
Show go good?
The show did, yes. Did I do good? I'll be honest with you, not really. I did painfully average. I've come to admit that I need to be better at hosting, because I also don't think I really should be the guy that opens the show usually. If I'm number 2, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
But that's on me. I need to work on that. It didn't go bad. It just didn't go. Because I had a show the previous weekend, and I did really good. Same set. Same headliner. And just not as good. It happens.
Yeah.
But I went downtown because Diego knows I'm leaving, and I'm like, drink with you one last time, even though I've never really gone out with him before. And
Diego's the guy who was on the episode last week.
Yeah.
That we never even said once.
Trash Pimp. I tagged him in it, though.
Yeah. After, but it was, way below our sponsors, way below everything.
Yeah, if you notice in it, I put talent and photography instead of just photography this time. But, so we go out, and it's very casual at first, and then Diego's, poking at Eric's I want to see, Eric get crazy tonight. And he was, quiet. He was playing Brick Breaker on his phone most of the time.
Love a good Brick Breaker.
All of a sudden, I go to the bar. I'm about to get, one more drink, and I'm going to go home. And I hear, why you dilly-dallying? I go, what the fuck? And they're like, we're going to the next place. We want to take shots. Why you dilly-dallying? No more dilly. Full drink in his hand. We're trying to leave. I'm like, you have a full drink. But the whole night, he's like, dude, why you fucking dilly-dallying, man? Let's get after it. You're dilly. I'm done with the dilly-dalliers. I was like, all right, if that's what we're going to call people who are, nursing your drink now, I kind of like it. But he was on one.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go to Fink's?
Yeah, we went to the usual suspects for that group, which was Boone and Crockett after a show, and then Fink's.
Yeah.
And it was I want to not do my rounds. I'm not dying, but I was like, yeah, I'll hang out. And I was like, I need to go home at this point. I'm not doing the 4 a.m. drink.
Oh.
If I live downtown, yeah, I'm all for a nice long night. But I don't like sleeping places that aren't my own.
Yeah, when you get older, you're like, I paid for a bed.
Yeah.
I paid a lot of money for it. I will sleep there.
Yeah, I'd like it. It's also, it makes the morning so much easier because I don't want to get up and still feel, groggy or kind of.
I don't want to be hungover at someone else's place.
On their couch, yeah.
No.
And then you have to if I ever am, I leave. There's no goodbye. I'm like, I'm gone. There's a mutual. If you're over the age of 25 and you have to crash at your buddy's house, you can just leave in the morning.
Yeah,
There's
just
no
get
hey,
the heck
man,
out of there.
I'm leaving. Just leave.
Yeah, fold the blanket and get out of there.
Yeah, fold the blanket. I agree with that. Fold the blanket. Put the pillow on top if they gave you one, and you're good to go. But I don't like it. I'd rather just wake up and be able to start my day. I also, if I already drove downtown, I don't want to have to stay somewhere and then drive back in the morning. I also don't want to get too drunk, Uber home, then have to Uber back downtown to get my car and then drive it back.
Yeah. Logistical nightmare. I get that.
So you just take it slow. Take it slow.
Yeah, I mean, I hopped on a show late on Saturday night, and there was probably about 20 60-year-old people in the crowd. And it was very funny because it was supposed to be a clean show.
Ooh.
So I'm fine with it. I can do clean. I did clean, did the whole old stuff, like hometown and small, like stuff that they like, which is great. They went over well. And the next comedian goes on and does a little bit, and then to Shroot Farms, does a little bit, and then he gets a little dirty. They loved it. I was like, what the hell? I was told it was a clean show. Then the headliner got to do all like dirty stuff, and they loved it. It was great.
I feel like, was it a dirty show because they knew it was going to be an older audience and they were worried about it?
Clean show, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think they just knew their audience, and that's who shows up here. So they're like, oh, it's going to be a clean show. And I was like, granted, I also was the host because I jumped on late, and I was like, okay, I can do clean. I'm fine with that. I also shouldn't be the one who breaks it because then that could just ruin a show. So, like you were saying, like you need to learn how to hose. I think a lot of it is like understanding, just taking the bullet, understanding you're not going to do great, but still starting the show off.
Yeah,
you know,
I get that. And like in my head, I'm like, are you host? As long as it doesn't fall completely flat. And the last one is going to work, and it did. And I was like, okay. And then it did. It just gradually grew. And then Marvell was the headliner.
Oh, yeah.
And that man knows his audience. Holy crap. It was like taking candy from a baby for him.
Yeah.
He was improvising and stuff like that. And he's like, at one point, he's like, I've never said that before. Write that down. I was like, you.
Does he do the whole, somebody should write that down. I've had too many of these. And he puts this to his head.
No, his new one. And this isn't really anything. He goes, because the wait staff, I was like, hey, just keep bringing in beers. And he goes, Jesus, Heather, if you keep doing this, I'm going to have to try out my new act. I've been working on my juggling. And then I was like, I really want to see him juggle. I really do.
My favorite thing is, go see him. He's amazing. But anytime he goes, I'm from this place. I'm from Caledonia, and someone will cheer. And he goes, great, I got to ride home.
Yeah.
And he's so quick with it, too.
Yeah.
Which is very funny.
He's great.
Yeah.
Do you have New Year's resolutions? I know this is a little late,
Oh.
but we haven't seen each other since before Christmas.
Yeah, I do. I think just stop caring more.
Okay.
Like, just don't give a fuck, really.
More. All right.
Yeah, more. Just, like, really let it go. Be like, oh, why? Why am I impressing anybody? Like, who gives a shit? Because I think people care too much. I think that's the thing.
Mine's still to get taller.
Let's
I don't
do something realistic.
There we go.
Just, I think if you can crop in Jack's voice there, that'd be great.
I want to be more financially literate this year.
Like, just do your taxes or what?
No, I have someone do that for me.
That's good.
Yeah, I pay someone to do that.
Yeah, I mean for that, I mean just crunch your pennies.
In terms like not responsible, like I'm decently financially responsible. I make some dumb purchases. I'm a dude. And my vice is the food. I like finding fancy foods and cooking them and all that stuff. It's more like I want to be better at the investing side of things. Make my money make money.
I know some crypto guys that can get you in.
I'm big on the Doge right now.
Are you telling me Haktua coin isn't going to be great?
Is that a thing?
That's a
thing?
People lost a lot of money. Michael, you are weeks behind this, but yeah. She's gone silent since.
She has. I haven't heard from her. You did not get the fruit fly.
Oh,
it's
is it
all
back?
over your
Is it
face?
back?
Well, no, he's behind you now.
Okay.
It's definitely a he.
But yeah, Haktua had a coin, and then it basically, from my dumb brain, this is how it happened. They sold, like 100% of it is open, but they only sold 10% of it to everybody, and they're like, hey, invest in this coin. But they only sold 10 of it, and then as soon as 10 of it was gone, the 90% instantly sold at once. So the value of it just tanked.
I'm going to be honest, I don't understand any of that.
Well, that's how my recollection of it. But anyways, so then they say it's like a lot of people do that so they get money.
Yeah.
eased this quickly, and then like the Haktua obviously was like, I didn't have anything to do with this, and then getting so much backlash that she went silent since then.
It's just, I feel like if the coin was going to work, she had to have done that within the first 2 months of Haktua. It's been, I feel like Haktua's got at least been over a year old now,
Well, she
right?
has the Talk to a podcast,
Oh.
which if anyone is looking for something that's very funny, and I know this is a podcast, but you should watch the Talking Talk to a podcast, which is two guys with wine recapping Talk to a podcast episodes.
Oh, that's incredible.
And it is the best thing you will watch besides this. And then one guy just spins the wine the entire time.
Can we do a wine night?
Yeah, we can do a wine night.
I'd love to do it. What do you want to recap?
Oh, we should recap.
Should we recap us?
Yeah, we should watch like an old episode of us.
Just watch the previous week's episode. What do you think?
I don't know.
Are you a red or white guy?
Whatever's in my hand. I always say whatever's drinkable.
I think they're all drinkable. They're wine. That's the purpose of them.
That's true. I did just tweet in Wisconsin.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I can't.
No, you
I tried a new beer lately, but I'll bring it up. Okay, you're in Wisconsin.
Oh, I said
It's
in
a really
Wisconsin, people do dry January. That just means they don't do sweet wines.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, what's your beer you tried?
I tried Heineken Silver.
Oh my God!
Have you had that yet?
I don't know what that is. Is that tequila
It's
infused?
new. I need to stop doing this. No, I was at Pick and Save Friday night, Wild Friday night, and I'm doing my grocery shopping. Rachel got me on LaCroix recently,
Okay.
and so
Were you moving River West?
What Rachel got me on is like, she calls them her fancy drinks. It's just anything that isn't water, and she likes to do it in her like a different glass. It's just, it makes having a beverage a little more fun. And you know what? I'm all for it. Ladies, fellas, have your fancy drinks. So she gave me a few LaCroix while we were at her parents' house. I'm like, I kind of like this. I like the carbonation. So I'm perusing the carbonated water section. I have my new noise-canceling earbuds on.
Love that.
But apparently the Heineken lady can talk, because she goes, hey, you want to try some Heineken? I was like, oh, sure, why not? And then immediately she goes, yeah, I have Heineken Zero. And I almost turned around. I go, I don't want. This is why I'm shopping for water. She goes, but I got the Heineken Silvers too, which is Heineken's version of light beer now. And she had it ice cold. Ice cold. Gave me a nice pour. And I was feeling a little frisky, I think, because I was like, you know what? I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I might buy some of this. It was really good. It was
Wait,
really
did you
good.
buy some of that?
No.
You built it up. You tried a free sample.
I'm
of
being
Heineken Silver.
financially responsible. I do this thing where I'm like, all right, where do I reward myself with treats? When I go to the grocery store, usually I get sushi for the ride home. But I was like, you know what? I don't think my treat for the weekend should be grocery store sushi. I was like, it could be beer. But I'm like, Michael, you can't go home to your dad's and then drink alone in your room with some Heineken Silvers. You can't do that. As much as you want to.
That's a cry for help if I've ever heard one.
Because that beer, but you ever have like a taste of beer and you're like, you know what? A beer sounds good and I kind of want to drink today. That, it put me in the mood to drink. I'm like, I would love to just get together with some guys, have some beers, hang out. And I was like, I can't do that. And so I didn't buy anything. Instead, I treated my dad to some Archie's Flat Top in West Allis after helping me pack his storage container on Saturday, which, if you've never been to Archie's Flat Top, rule number 1, go to Natty Oaks first. Then go to Archie's Flat Top in West Allis. Unbelievable smash burgers. Rule number 3, thank me.
Tompkins, then. Maybe for some wings.
Yeah.
Tompkins has good wings.
Tompkins?
In West Allis?
Oh.
Best wings in the Tri-County area.
What does that mean, tri-state area?
3 states.
3 states? Really?
What do you think tri means?
2?
Okay.
Should we?
I was like, look at the time when anyone.
We should just wrap this up now. My watch is so dead right now.
Well, that's because you're using your AirPods.
It's so busy. Yeah. So busy.
You did get new AirPods for Christmas? That's great.
I had new AirPods. Santa did me well this year. People were very nice to me this year, which is nice.
I have plenty to talk with you after the podcast, so I don't want to talk about.
Sound like a spoiled brat.
No. More people will be annoyed about golf stuff, but
golf stuff. Yeah. Ooh, I know what I'm asking for next year. I
tried something the other week, and I even put it in the group chat. I was like, "How much do you guys give me shit if I bought?" It's just.
Oh, if it's iron covers, I'll kill you.
No, but I'll tell you off. Anyways, bye guys. Come to Natty Oaks. Drink booze better.